Good afternoon to all my awesome family and friends. I am joining in on this awesome challenge being put on by Meadow Hill Home and DIY, an awesome channel I've just started following recently. And I'm doing the tray theme that was the challenge, a tiered tray challenge for August. And mine is going to be in coastal theme. But our awesome hostess for this challenge did a beautiful farmhouse tiered tray. So please go check her channel out. Look out how pretty hers turned out that she put together for her challenge. Is it not beautiful? Go watch the video and everyone else that joined in. Here is my 3-tier tray, and let's see what I do. Well, this challenge is for a 2 or 3-tier tray. I have this brand new 3-tier tray. I spent $19.99, might as well say $20, at Home Goods a couple weeks ago. And I'm going to go ahead and use it on this challenge because I already had it. And everything else I'm going to use on this are things I already own and have. So the only expense there's going to be is the $20. Well, let's see what I do with this tray. Well, here's my tray. The theme is by the ocean. Now, it probably would have looked better if I'd put sand in each one of these containers. But I was afraid it might scratch, and this is going to be used for my high tea, so I decided it's better not to mess with it much. So I just thought I would share how I put it all together. Now, the beach towel I already had, and it has a theme of the water, and that's why I used it. And all the shells and accessories you see on this table I already owned and had too. All the shells came from my granddaughter's wedding, and she knows I do a lot of this kind of thing, so she gave them all to me. That was so sweet of her, wasn't it? Then I had this cute little shell house that comes from my fairy garden, and this little thing right here in the center also comes from my fairy garden too. And I do have a lot of fairy garden ocean scenes, so that's why I have all these pieces. And that was another reason why my granddaughter gave them to me. Now, I know I haven't showed anybody my garden, fairy gardens from the ocean, but they're out there. If you go back on my past posts, you will see them. But I haven't redone them this year, so that's why you haven't seen them. And the tray is a new piece. That's the only thing I spent money on, and that I got for the high tea, English high tea I'm doing in August the 15th. Don't forget to stop by and check it out. Now, the driftwood I picked up at one of our trips to the beach probably 2, 3, 4 years ago. It isn't new, as you can tell. It's pretty well drying out. Maybe not make it another season or two. But it's still good for this season, and I wanted to share it. And of course, all the beautiful shell collection I have. And as you can see, I do have quite a few. And I have a lot more than this. It's just I didn't want to have it over cluttered. And as you can see, I have a little octopus back here. It says Mermaid Manor, and usually it stands, or not stand, gets right next to the little shell house right here. But since I wanted to have something cute on my tray, that's why it's not there. And then here is another piece of wood that I picked it up along the way. I thought it was really cute, and that's why I picked it up. It's sort of tall, and it hasn't quite dried out as much as the other piece of wood. And of course, this was free. I just picked it up off the ground, but I liked the way it looked. All the curly, twisted look to it. Can you see how it all twists around? Oh my gosh, when I saw that, I said, fairy garden. But since right now I'm using it on this piece. Normally it would be in my fairy garden, and the other driftwood would be in my fairy garden too. I find a lot of things laying around on the ground that I can repurpose multiple different ways, as you can see. So I thought I would just share with you all these beautiful shells that I already had, and I already pulled them out for another project a week or so ago I put up. And before I pack them back away, I thought, let's just try it here for the 3-tier tray, an ocean scene. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun putting it together. I love joining in on interesting challenges out there. I know I haven't done anything lately because I've been so overwhelmed with so many projects. But this one looked like a very simple one I could do today. Well, that's all I have to show you. Hope you enjoyed my 3-tier tray ocean theme.